almost everything in this forest glows, from the mushroom to the trees and to the park. Guys, forget about the city lights. This is true magic. What a beautiful world of butterflies, and I could spot so many of them.
So this is Goa's very own Amazon. I'm so surprised to actually see this. Now it's time to step into the wilder, more magical side of Goa. The one that is home to a stunning butterfly conservatory, lush wildlife sanctuaries, and rich mangroves where rare birds and crocodiles quietly thrive. गोवा सिर्फ बीचेस के लिए नहीं, बल्कि बर्ड वॉचिंग का भी अल्टीमेट डेस्टिनेशन है. Trust me, this one's going to be a beautiful ride. So come on, let's kick things off at the Butterfly Conservatory in Ponda.
I'm entering a beautiful butterfly haven in Goa. Welcome to Mystic Woods.
ये है गोवा के पोंडा की बटरफ्लाई कंसर्वेटोरी, जिसे 2007 में मिस ज्योति हिब्लेकर और उनके हस्बैंड ने मिलकर शुरू किया था. Started as a passion, today it's a cozy home to the most beautiful species in the world.
Initially, the initiative was to maintain the forest, and then later on we realized that after we have started planting all the host plants which you see and locally available in Goa. We noticed that there were plenty of butterflies who visited here to have their life cycles. And over the years from 2007 till 2025, what we have recorded is 124 species of varieties in the conservatory. At any given time during season and lots of patience, from morning 9 to 12:30 to 1 o'clock, you can spot in a day maybe at least 30 to 45 varieties of butterflies. Let me tell you, the whole life cycle begins on a small plant, and each butterfly will sit on a peculiar plant which they agree to only. It's not that any butterfly will just sit and hatch. For example, this is a plant, a curry leaf plant which you see here. This is the reason we have planted plenty of this. So the butterflies, they sit on this, they lay eggs, then there's a small baby which comes out, which is called a larva.
Really?
Yeah. And once the larva is fully grown, it forms a pupa, and from the pupa you find this type of butterflies around. So it's still nectaring, so it's feeding now. This is a feeding time for them.
Oh, yeah. It's so pretty.
These are small feeding trays which we put alternately for the butterflies and the birds.
Oh,
We get plenty of your bulbuls. Then some sunbirds come to feast on them. And you know the best part? We have poured some wine on it because butterflies actually love wine. Yes.
wow.
Yes.
Butterflies are living life.
Right.
This butterfly conservatory is a home to diverse plants, from cane to rare Mizoram bamboo, and it even has a fish pond. If you are lucky, butterfly की life circle का कोई stage भी आपको देखने को मिल जाएगा. Like मैंने blue mormon का caterpillar spot किया.
What is the lifespan of a butterfly?
There are some butterflies which are even 1 day, some are 15 days, some are 1 month, like mormon is for 3 months. So it
There's
depends.
one butterfly that only lives for 1 day.
For 1 day.
वो कौन सा butterfly है?
Atlas moth. It is just
Atlas moth.
moth. It's a big one. It's like a kite, right? Kite shape. It mates and dies. Sad story, right?
Yeah, oh my god. What a beautiful world of butterflies, and I could spot so many of them.
And not just the butterfly conservatory. ज्योति जी का घर भी किसी मावल से कम नहीं है। ये पूरा घर 2 रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग टैंक्स पर बना है। It's also the only house in Goa with such a huge terrace garden, soil properly laid yet no seepage. कंservatory के साथ साथ ये स्पेस भी पब्लिक के लिए ओपन है। After wandering through this butterfly wonderland, it's time to step into the real forest and explore what nature has in store.
गोवा में पार्टी तो सब करते हैं, but I have come for a different type of rave this morning, the one with a bird.
Goa is home to some beautiful wildlife sanctuaries, जिसमें ये है भगवान महावीर वाइल्डलाइफ सैंक्चुरी एंड मोलम नेशनल पार्क, गोवा का सबसे बड़ा प्रोटेक्टेड फॉरेस्ट एरिया। ये जगह बर्ड वॉचर्स के लिए एक हिडन जेम है।
Hi sir.
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
Vijay, welcome to the Bhagwan Mahavir Wildlife Sanctuary.
Thank you so much. So are you seeing any bird right now?
Yeah, this is a great place for birding. So,
Wow.
you interested?
Yeah, I want to see.
Great. You'll need this then.
अच्छा. Oh,
Put your hands in.
like this?
Yeah.
अच्छा ऐसा होता है. Wow, professional वाला.
So,
Yeah.
Goa is already a established birding destination,
हाँ.
not only for domestic birders
हाँ.
but for international as well. We have 500 species.
Wow, and how many have you spotted so far?
I've spotted in Goa around 400.
400 alag bird species.
Absolutely. So we have like 1/3 of the entire country's diversity, and some of them very special to this place.
भगवान महावीर वाइल्ड लाइफ सैंक्चुरी 240 स्क्वायर किलोमीटर्स के एरिया में स्प्रेड है। यहाँ जीप सफारी नहीं होती। इनफैक्ट बर्ड वॉचर्स जस्ट वॉक अराउंड एंड फोकस ऑन द साउंड्स दैट बर्ड्स मेक। यहाँ एनिमल्स लाइक टाइगर्स, लेपर्ड्स भी है, लेकिन वो काफी डेंस फॉरेस्ट में है जिन्हें स्पॉट करना इजी नहीं है।
I'm sure there must be like so many different type of sounds from the different type of birds, no?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So then you would probably be able to recognize कि अभी इस bird की आवाज आ रहा है.
You have to, because if you have to be a good naturalist,
Yeah.
you need to know bird calls.
So I'm seeing this board over here.
Yeah.
Does it mean कि मतलब specifically यहीं पे मतलब ये bird मिलेगा हमको?
There are a lot of display boards
हाँ.
depicting different birds.
हाँ.
Majority of them you will find in this area throughout the year. There are a few which migrate,
Okay.
come from say North India, or some of them come from Europe.
The best time to come here for bird watching is early morning around 5 to 6 a.m. उस टाइम यहाँ आपको hornbills, drongos, woodpeckers, paradise flycatchers और कई migratory species भी देखने को मिल सकते हैं, depending on the season.
What you see is called the Malabar grey hornbill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come have a look. So this is an endemic bird to the Western Ghats,
Oh
and
wow.
one of those birds which has a very unique style of nesting. They nest in tree hollows.
Oh.
Yeah, so the female will go in, lay eggs,
हाँ.
and then the male and the female, they'll close the opening of the nest, and till the eggs hatch and the chicks are quite big enough,
Yeah.
the male will keep on feeding the female.
That's
Yeah,
so
so it's a very interesting way of nesting. That's called the racket-tailed drongo.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful bird, completely black in color. But what's interesting, have a look. What's interesting is that it's got these long tails,
Oh.
and that's how it gets its name. It's called the racket-tailed drongo. And it's one of the great mimics.
Oh
So,
really?
yeah. So it mimics a lot of other bird calls.
No.
Yeah, so it confuses people like us. Yeah, so you think, okay, this is a particular bird calling,
Huh.
and then when we actually end up going there, you realize it's this fellow.
Bird watching here is truly soothing and therapeutic. ऐसे सैंक्चुरी के अंदर मिलते हैं गोवा की आइकॉनिक वन ऑफ इंडियाज टॉलेस्ट दूधसागर फॉल्स, एंड यहाँ पास ही में है 12 सेंचुरीज का तांबड़ी सुरला महादेव मंदिर भी। मतलब नेचर और हेरिटेज का परफेक्ट कॉम्बो। बट वेट, एक और एक्सपीरियंस यहाँ बाकी है, पर उसके लिए अंधेरा होना बहुत जरूरी है।
everything in this forest glows, from the mushroom to the trees and to the path. लेकिन ये आपको वीडियो में नहीं बल्कि फोटोज में देखेंगे.
Yes, गोवा का ये फॉरेस्ट करता है रात में glow. Now let's witness the magical bioluminescene effect right here in this forest near the Bhagwan Mahavir Wildlife Sanctuary.
What you actually see is fungus glowing. Okay, and it's basically a chemical reaction where there's a chemical called luciferin. When it comes in contact with oxygen, it glows. There are different theories why the fungus glows.
Okay.
One of the theories suggests that they glow so as to attract insects to come and feed on them, and then the spores they can disperse far and wide. Okay, so that's one of the theories, and it's proven in some of the cases. There's another theory which says that the fungus has to pass through the gut of the insect to be able to glow. It's there in most of our wet forests. If you're speaking of the Western Ghats, wherever there's enough moisture, there's enough, so it's there. Just that when people walk in the night, we are always flashing our torchlights.
Yeah.
So you see it only when the lights are switched off and your eyes get used to the dark.
It was making me remember the movie Avatar.
Avatar, yes. Everybody says that, yes.
Yeah.
There are hidden forest pockets where on the right night, under the right conditions, the forest glows. And the best time to witness this is during monsoon क्योंकि उस time forest में moisture होता है. And honestly, this is one experience जो आपको फोटो या वीडियो में नहीं बल्कि खुद आकर यहाँ experience करना चाहिए. While walking here, you can also spot many different species. I had no idea the forest has such an active nightlife even in the dark.
Okay guys, forget about the city lights. This is true magic.
After spotting birds, butterflies and more, it's time to meet some creatures you probably never expected to find in Goa. Let's head to the Amazon of Goa.
I'm on board from the captain of Port Jetty in Old Goa, heading towards Kamarjuna Canal to spot crocodiles. So that is basically the hot spot for crocodiles in Goa, where you can get to see the Magar crocodiles.
I welcome you to this crocodile, a special experience here. We are in the Mandovi river right now and we are heading towards the Kamarjuna Canal. So this canal was built by Portuguese way back, and it was built to connect two rivers of Goa, Mandovi and Zuari, for ore transportation. But it is one of the now biodiversity hotspots in Goa. We call it Amazon of Goa.
Even many Goans don't know that this place is called the Amazon of Goa, thanks to its dark, blackish waters where you can spot otters, pythons, jackals, and even Magar crocodiles, which is the major attraction here, hidden in this mangrove forest.
So, आपने कभी crocodile touch किया है?
Yeah, I rescue crocodiles when they come in villages and all. So we rescue around 20-25 crocodiles a year. Crocodiles are worshipped in Goa. साल में 2 बार.
Wow.
So especially fishermen community जो है, वो क्या करते हैं कि they have to or they need to get into water for fishing, or it is their रोजी रोटी है.
Correct.
So initially they used to feel scared अगर crocodile attack करेगा. So they started worshipping crocodile. वो मट्टी की clay crocodile बनाते हैं ऐसे big, and they worship, they offer something. And then full year they are like relieved, हमको कुछ नहीं करेगा, because they consider a crocodile protector in return. So it is a very beautiful example of culture and coexistence.
Part of the Goan culture.
कुंभ अर्जुना कैनल में काफी सारे crocodiles देखने को मिलते हैं. They say if you're lucky, you can spot 5 to 6 in a day. Along the way, I also saw jumping fish, kingfisher, and even hornbill. इतने पास से मैंने ये species पहले कभी नहीं देखे. Truly, what an experience! Now lastly, let's explore another sanctuary which is truly a paradise for bird watchers and bird lovers alike.
located in the northern western Ghats of Goa. Mahadev Wildlife Sanctuary is a biodiversity hotspot, and it is also known as Goa's very own Amazon.
महादेव रिवर गोवा की लाइफलाइन मानी जाती है। कहा जाता है मेजॉरिटी ऑफ गोवा को यहीं से पानी सप्लाई होता है। ये रिवर इस सैंक्चुरी को क्रॉस करती है और इसलिए इसका नाम महादेव वाइल्ड लाइफ सैंक्चुरी रखा गया।
कितने सारे अलग बर्ड्स स्पीशीज
तो
होते हैं यहाँ पे?
इस सेंचुरी में क्लोज टू 200 स्पीसीज है।
हाँ।
मतलब गोवा में तो ऑलमोस्ट 500 है। तो इस फॉरेस्ट वाले हैबिटेट में अराउंड 200 स्पीसीज मिल जाते हैं और ऑन अ गिवन डे एटलीस्ट 50 से 80 स्पीसीज तो मिल ही जाएंगे।
यहाँ आप कई रेयर स्पीसीज भी स्पॉट कर सकते हो, जैसे ओरिएंटल ड्वार्फ किंगफिशर, वर्ल्ड्स लार्जेस्ट हॉर्नबिल एंड इवन गोवा स्टेट बर्ड फ्लेम थ्रोटेड बुलबुल। एंड बेस्ट टाइम है यहाँ आने का फ्रॉम अक्टूबर टू मार्च।
ये काफी डेंस फॉरेस्ट है जहाँ कई हिडन वाटरफॉल्स भी है, लेकिन उन्हें देखने के लिए आपको काफी ट्रैक करना पड़ेगा। लेकिन आप उन्हें देखने अकेले मत जाना। It is highly advised to hire a local guide over here to go and watch them, right? गोवा में मैंने ये भी अभी नोटिस किया है कि बहुत सारे सैंक्चुरीज है। आपके मतलब टॉप 2-3 सैंक्चुरीज बता दो जिसमें मतलब टूरिस्ट को ज़रूर आना चाहिए एक्सप्लोर करने के लिए, एंड स्पेशली फॉर लाइक पीपल हु लव्स बर्ड वाचिंग।
तो ये तो एक है महादेव वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी, फिर भगवान महावीर वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी भी आना है लोगों को।
हाँ।
और मैं रेकमेंड करूँगा कोतिका वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी भी देख ले क्योंकि थोड़ा अलग हैबिटेट है।
अच्छा, मतलब इन व्हाट वे?
सो यहाँ महावीर सेंचुरी और महादेव में थोड़ा डेंस फॉरेस्ट है, थोड़ा एवरग्रीन फॉरेस्ट है, लेकिन कोतिगांव जो है थोड़ा डेसिडियस फॉरेस्ट है और वो एक्चुअली कोस्ट के काफ़ी पास में है। तो थोड़ा वहाँ का हैबिटेट और थोड़ा स्पीसीज अलग है।
ओके, ग्रेट। मेक श्योर यू राइट दैट डाउन।
अभी हम लोग जहाँ जा रहे हैं वो एक सीक्रेट ग्रोव है, मतलब उसको लोगों ने भगवान के नाम से प्रोटेक्ट करके रखा है, फॉरेस्ट पैच।
ओके।
और ये एक एकदम यूनिक फॉरेस्ट पैच है। तो इसको ना माइरिस्टिका स्वॉम्प बोलते हैं। ये बेसिकली स्वॉम्प से जो फॉरेस्ट में है, ये कंटिन्यूसली वाटर लॉक्ड एरिया रहता है। साल भर यहाँ पानी रहता है, क्योंकि कंटिन्यूस यहाँ पे पानी रहता है तो पेड़ों का रूट्स का ना उस तरीके से मॉडिफिकेशन हुआ है।
वाओ, दिस लुक्स सो अमेजिंग। मतलब पहली बार मैं कुछ ऐसा देख रही हूँ कि पेड़ का रूट ऐसा ऊपर से ग्रोथ होता है।
Wild adventures can feel a little risky, especially when you're solo. But in Goa, it feels safe thanks to certified operators, knowledgeable local guides almost everywhere. आज गोवा ने मुझे अपना एक ऐसा साइड दिखाया जो ना किसी शक में मिलता है, ना किसी पार्टी में। Crocodiles, butterflies in the natural habitat, the glowing forest at night, and birds everywhere you look. Now you tell me, out of all these places, आप सबसे पहले किस जगह को एक्सप्लोर करने जा रहे हो? Now, I'll see you in the next episode where we go even deeper into hidden Goa, which has caves, canyons, spice plantations, and houseboats. I'm so excited for it already.